Live from Artisia for Canal das 12, Armindo, Isadora, and David.
Hello, Brian Martins here at the Luso Convention in Reno, Nevada, here at the Grand Sierra Resort. And I am here with Michelle Da Silva and Logan Da Silva, mother and son. And I'm going to have Michelle share a little bit about her experiences here in Luso, her growing up here at Luso American Financial.
Thanks, Brian. Well, I started my Luso journey back in 1984 as a member of Youth Council number 16 of Contra Costa, and then later Youth Council number 1 of Fremont Union City, where I performed until the age of 18. I was on the state youth board, and then I went on later to join the 2030s board, and I actually served on the board with Brian. He was my vice president, and I've made lifelong friends throughout the years. While I was in the 2030s, I was also one of the youth leaders for Youth Council number 1 of Fremont Union City, so going back and helping my council that was very active and participated in. Later on, Brian and I again teamed up, and I was chair of youth directors, and Brian was the director of youth programs. We did that together for about 4 or 5 years. And then I had my son Logan, and things got a little more challenging to juggle it all, and I wanted to focus on my son and his experience in Luso, and my other son Lucas, who's a little younger. So today, my son Logan he was installed as state youth vice president, and he's a member of Youth Council number 2 of San Jose, but he also did start in the same youth council that I performed in, number 1 of Fremont Union City. But we relocated and moved, and we joined San Jose, and I'm also still very involved there. I was a fraternal director also. I had a 5-year term. And now I'm focused on the youth, helping the San Jose Youth Council and help choreographing for the last 3 years. But I'm going to turn it over to my son Logan, who is just newly installed. But I'm really proud of him. It's really touching to see my son kind of experiencing some of the things I got to and making the same friendships. And that's what Luso is all about, is those friendships and those connections and seeing your friends for a weekend every year and throughout the state throughout the year as well. So I'm going to turn it over to Logan.
All right, thank you, Mom. I love you. So, I don't even know where to start. But, my mom got me in Luso in YC1 in Fremont Union City since before I could even walk, to be honest. And I love being there. That's why I learned to dance. That's all my roots are right in Fremont. So all my friends and family are still currently there. And after we moved to San Jose, I've made so many friendships I never would even imagine. I see these guys, every day of the week, and whenever I'm sad, and I just go to Luso practice, and it's all better. But I think my mom, for everything she's done for me, and she's just been truly a great part of my life, not just in Luso, but of course every single other aspect of my life. And yeah, I'm just so thankful for Luso and my mom, and just kind of lost for words to say, but Luso means the world to me, and it's just, I couldn't imagine my life without it. It's truly life-changing. So thank you, Luso.
Thank you, Michelle, for all your contributions to Luso. You've done an amazing job, and we need people like you in Luso, and we're lucky to have people like you in Luso. So thank you for everything you've done. And now with these kids right now, it's awesome to see Logan grow up from a little guy to where he's at now, and now vice president. I know he's going to do amazing things with Youth Board. Now, people do watch this back in Terceta. I know you know some people back in Terceta. Is there any hellos to anyone that you would like to say back over there?
What's up, Fafo Joe and Stiona Gita? We love you.
You heard that, Avor. Right over there to Lodge, right? All the way to Lodge. We're sending a hello to you, Vavor. Thank you, and thank you for the interview, and let's have some fun. Enjoy the rest of the convention. Thank you, guys. Hello, Brian Martins here again at the Luso Convention, and I am here with Tiago and Susie Molch, and they're taking part this year at the convention. I'd like to ask both of you, what's your involvement here at the Luso Convention in Reno, Nevada?
Well, we're Tiago and Susie with Tiago Media.
Hello.
Yeah, they contracted us out to do the video for the whole event. especially the youth performance for the live stream. They had a great grand theater stage, 11 performances, and we're gonna have like a 4-camera setup, making graphics, doing everything live. And then they wanted us to just capture all of this for them, for their marketing team, to give them materials, also to do promotional, and then also as like keepsake for their fraternal side, right? Yes. So yeah, we're having fun. We're having a blast. It's been a long day. About 10, 12 hours we've been working already, so we appreciate it. Would you like to say anything, Susie?
We're excited to be here. It's always a fun, good time. We love seeing people in the community that we haven't seen for some of them several years, and so it's been fun catching up with people and meeting new people as well, and just being a part of this event. It's been a great experience.
Yeah,
And this is your second year, correct?
well, when I was like a teenager, we would come out and party at these places, but I never danced. And then after like 15 years, they hired us, and I was like, "Whoa, look at this!" And
So last year was our first
we
year
have
working
kids
here.
now. We
Yeah.
have 5 kids, and so we put our kids in so they can be part of the Luso American culture.
It's going to be very exciting to see your kids on stage this year. They're dancing with Youth Council 24 in Northern San Joaquin Valley. Excited to see them on stage. They've been doing an amazing job at practice, and it'll be nice to see them on stage tomorrow. And very exciting. What is one of the events that really stood out to you so far up to this point? I know tomorrow's the big one with youth performance, but what's another highlight or two that you guys have really enjoyed?
From this year's convention. The 2030s event last night was really fun. They put on a really great show, and I think it was really awesome that kids who phase out of dancing in the youth performance can still have an opportunity to join something and dance again and be a part of their organization. So yeah, that was really fun.
O meu pai é de São Bartolomeu, Ragazes, e a minha mãe é de Porto de Terceira. E a nossa cultura tem que continuar. E esta é uma oportunidade para os nossos rapazes, para ter como amigos portugueses, que eles andem na escola e sports com diferentes culturas. E o Luso é sempre uma cultura que os amigos todos são portugueses, eles podem dançar, eles podem brincar. E eles agora estão na estação da vida que eles estão a aprender mais da sua cultura, e a gente quer que isso perde aqui na América. E é uma oportunidade. O Brian faz trabalho muito bom modesto, junta com essas shit todas. So my parents were super happy.
They're just so excited our kids are involved. I mean, last year seeing the youth performance was my first time seeing it when we were live streaming, and it touched us so much. It was so powerful to see the kids on stage having such a good time. You could tell they worked so hard and put so much dedication into it that we felt like we want to involve our kids in this too. So this year we signed them up, and we're excited to see them perform tomorrow.
And her parents are from São Jorge. All the way from São Jorge.
São Jorge, yes. Stop, São Jorge, yep.
Yeah, both of them.
What you guys have done, last year you did an amazing job with the videography and the live stream, and I know it's going to be amazing again tomorrow. And yeah, so thank you for the interview. And
Media, we also do a lot of custom-inch weddings. We shot a lot of Portuguese weddings. We shot a lot of non-Portuguese weddings.
Yes.
With Tiago Media, we shoot a lot of weddings. We shot a lot of Portuguese weddings, a lot of non-Portuguese weddings, events, corporate, branding videos for social media, all kinds of different things. So it's been
You can find us on Instagram, Facebook,
at Tiago Media.
at Tiago Media.
so on Instagram, follow at Tiago Media, correct? Tiago Media. So follow them. Great work. I've been checking out some of their videos, some of the works they've done with the weddings. Very impressive videos. So check these guys out.
We love Canal 2. My dad, I know, is probably going to watch a video on his computer at YouTube. So we love you, Dad. You're a wonderful guy, and all the best.
Thank you guys. Thank you for everything you've done this convention. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Have fun. Brian Martin's here, and I have a few youth member guests here, and they're all going to introduce their names and what youth council they're from.
My name is Lucas, and I am from Youth Council number 4. My name is Henry, and I'm from Youth Council number 4. I am Luso Pinto, it's my brother, and I'm Youth Council number 4.
And Youth Council number 4, if you don't know, is of what city?
Sacramento!
That's right, Sacramento. And what is one of the things that you guys really enjoy about Luso conventions?
I really like dancing, and that's pretty much it.
And what about you?
I really like uniting with our culture. It's just not one big youth council. It's everyone from across California. And it's like, we get to see a part of Portugal, basically.
Very good.
What he said, but just dancing, having long-term friendships like I'm gonna have with this guy. It's just a convention. It's so fun. It's so fun.
Very good. And today was a very special day here at the convention. There was the installation of officers. A lot of people got installed. One special person got installed today. Do you want to tell us about that person and how that person's connected to you?
That's the adult president for Luso is going to be my dad, Danny Paul Pinto, which is both of our dads. It was so cool to see him up there. It's just so fun.
It was awesome to see their dad installed as president today, Mr. Danny Pinto, and he's going to do an amazing job. I actually met Danny as a kid 30 years ago in my first convention. Danny's first convention was in 94, mine was 96, and we've been friends ever since. So it's amazing to see Danny grow through Luso, and he's been doing an amazing job. Your dad has done an amazing job, made lots of memories with him, and you guys as well, because a couple years back I was in Terceta, and who did I run into? You guys. We all.
Not me though.
Yeah, not you, but. We did. So you never, the world is small at the same time. You never know who you're going to run into in Terceta.
Another thing I'm going to say is I was really happy about last year when we got first place.
Yes, Sacramento did an amazing job last year and got first place.
I remember we were all at the table. It was me, a couple of girls, me, my brother, and Henry. They said a YC. I saw half of us, fingers crossed, and then we heard the letter F sound, and then all of us were out of our seats screaming. It was funny. It was hilarious. You know, I kind of showboated, kind of hit an MJ, kind of like that. It was just so, like, you had that adrenaline, you had that rush.
And I was very happy for you guys. You did an unbelievable job last year. And I'm excited for all the groups this year. Tomorrow, everyone's going to have fun. Make some new friends from the other councils. That's what it's all about. And have fun on that stage tomorrow. Oh, yes, you have one more thing to say.
Yes. When we got first place last year, in my brain, I was victory dancing.
Well, thank you guys, and go have fun. Go dance and make some friends. Thank you. You guys. Brian Martin's back here at the convention in Reno, Nevada, and I have a few more guests, and they're all going to introduce themselves to you.
Hi, I'm Amelia Gomes. Hi, I'm Alicia Costa. Hi, I'm Victoria Mello.
And what youth council are you girls from?
YC13!
13, and YC13 is from what city?
Artisia!
Oh, I was just there last weekend. You guys had an amazing festival, by the way. The 99th annual Spitzsand Festival is very, very nice. And here at convention, every year, what is one of your most favorite things, one of the things that you enjoy the most about convention?
One of the things I enjoy most about convention is like meeting people like that share similar interests like dancing, like culture, like meeting new people and like, you know, getting to talk to new people, making new friends.
I really like getting ready to perform with your friends, and we all meet in one hotel room, get our makeup all done together, and it's just a fun way to bond before we have to go out there and perform.
Well, this is my first year, so I'm like really excited. Granted, I am aging out, but this is my first year, and I'm actually gonna get to be with these girls, so I want to see what it is.
I'm always excited for what Artisia brings to the stage. Artisia always is a wonderful job, and I'm excited to see that tomorrow, all of you on stage, wonderful choreography. And why should someone join the Artisia Youth Council? Maybe there's someone in your area in SoCal, and they're not familiar with Luso, and they're watching this right now on Canal dos Dos. What's a reason to join your council?
We always have a good time. I mean, it brings like so many opportunities to make new friends like at the hall. You always have someone to talk to, someone to dance with, and honestly I feel like since I've gotten to know more people in my council, I've gotten like so many more opportunities to be like involved in the hall. So like yeah.
I think our group specifically, aside from other Luso youth councils, we bring something that's a little bit different. We try to do things that are out of the ordinary for Luso and Luso Convention, and we really try to step out of the box with our performances, and I think we do a pretty good job at it.
And for me, it's just getting to meet these two especially, and just like getting to connect with everyone. Our coaches are awesome, and it's just giving me the chance to want to come back and like hang out with them and want to help volunteer and potentially be a coach next year.
Very, very nice. And I've made lifelong friends through Luso. Back in the day, back in 1997, I made tons of Artisia friends. One of my first Artisia friends, I think my very first Artisia friend was Michael Costa. I know. So I met him at the Chino convention. I think that's the first Artisia friend I had made, and he was hanging out with some of the Modesto people, and we connected. We all exchanged numbers, became friends. I mean, how many years ago was that? That was 29 conventions ago when I met him. So, it's amazing the friendships that you build throughout Luso, and then makes it that much more fun when you go to a Portuguese fest with someone like, hey, I know you from Luso. So join YC13. You guys have an Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And what is the Instagram? It's
I think
YC13 Artisia.
Okay, so follow YC13 Artisia on Instagram.
We're on TikTok too. We're on TikTok.
Oh, whoa, they're on TikTok too. Is there a name to... What is
Young and hip. It's
same
the
name?
Yeah.
Okay. So, root Artisia on. They're going to do an amazing job tomorrow, and girls have some fun with Alma out there on stage and on the dance floor.
Hey guys,
It's Alicia
and Amelia
from
YC13 Artisia. Okay, today we are interviewing these lovely people. How about you guys say your name? We'll start with that, okay? What's your name, friend?
Mindu.
Mindu. Okay, what's your name?
Caroline.
Caroline, that's lovely. What's your name?
Tiago.
Tiago. Okay, guys. And I'm going to ask you a question. What youth group are you in? Like, what YC are you in, and where are you from? Like the city, okay? Where are you from?
From Artisia.
Good job, YC13 Artisia. Hey, guess what?
So are we.
So are we.
YC13.
YC13. Okay, what youth group are you guys in?
Sacramento.
That's so cool. Where are you from?
I think I'm Sacramento.
That is so cool, guys. That's so cool. And here's a tough question, okay? I want you guys to think about it for a little bit. What is your favorite part about Luso? You have an answer? Okay, you can ask.
All right. What is your answer, Tiago?
Everything.
Everything? That is such a good answer. I like that answer. I like that answer a lot.
Okay, what's your favorite?
I picked the same answer.
Same answer.
I love everything too. Mindu, what's your favorite?
Everything too.
Everything too? I mean, you heard it here. Everything about Luso is so great. You should definitely join.
If they like Luso so much, maybe this is your sign, guys. This is your sign. Great day. Good luck on Sunday. I believe in you guys. Show me your guys' big smiles on stage. Show me, guys. Look at how lovely their smiles are. Lovely.
Beautiful. Make sure to look out for them tomorrow on YC4 and YC13.
Hey!
Olha, boa noite. Nós estamos aqui com o senhor
Vitor Lopes.
e a senhora.
Dara Lopes.
As suas origens.
Meus pais são de Santo Antão Topo, de São Jorge, e foi criado em Gastin, nasceu mesmo aqui em Califórnia, em Gastin.
A senhora?
O meu pai é de Rosais de São Jorge, a minha mãe é de Norte Pequeno de São Jorge. Eu nasci cá nos Estados Unidos, na Califórnia, e criei-me em Tracy.
Diga-me uma coisa, faz parte do Luso ou tem alguém que faz parte do Luso?
Eu nunca fui envolvido no Luso, mas o nosso filho, ele já há quase 6 anos, trabalha lá no grupo de juventude 24 de Modesto. Ele adora Luso, ele gosta muito de bailar, ele gosta da oportunidade da imposição de leadership. Este ano foi a eleição, ele agora é o trustee para a juventude, para o Estado, ele está muito contente e a gente estamos orgulhosos dele porque ele gosta tanto e ele está a fazer muitos amigos e fazer memórias para o resto da sua vida.
E a senhora envolvida no Luso, fez parte do Luso?
Eu nunca fui parte do Luso, meus amigos eram. Eu vinha às vezes com eles aqui para as convenções. A única oportunidade que a gente tem agora de ser parte do Luso é com o nosso filho. Ele tem uma bolsa de estudo, não é uma bolsa de estudo, mas a gente tem uma conta para criar fundos para ele ir para o colégio. Esta organização faz isso para o nosso filho, porque quando ele sair da high school ter uma coisinha de dinheiro guardado. E ele também gosta muito de bailar no grupo e ele é o presidente do sua council das crianças e agora, como o Victor disse, ele agora é o trustee, só está a entrar na lideração da Luso. Ele está muito contente.
Há quantos anos, desculpa, ainda sei se disse há quantos anos ele está envolvido no Luso ou começou?
Eu penso que o primeiro ano foi 2021, depois do Covid.
Sim.
Foi o primeiro ano, a gente foi
Eu acho que ele já há 5 ou 6 anos que já atua.
E ele está com que idade?
Ele tem 14, mas ele faz 15 para a semana que vem.
Parabéns, adiantado.
Ok, obrigado.
E então ainda tem mais uns aninhos aqui?
Sim, ele tem, ele gosta muito e é muito importante da gente apoiar ele. Antigamente a gente dizia, ok, vamos à festa, agora ele diz, e quero ir à dança, mãe e pai, vai ter uma dança este fim de semana e quero ir, meus amigos de Luso vão estar lá, meus amigos vão estar. E agora ele puxa a gente outra vez para as danças e este grupo faz isso a ele. E outras crianças, eles são muito amigos, gostam de bailar, gostam de estar juntos, isto é uma oportunidade para eles.
Então, pronto, para vocês, para o vosso filho, o Luso não é só um investimento, não é só um seguro, é algo que faz bem para os nossos filhos, certo?
Sim.
É bom para os filhos, mas também já os anos que a gente vem cá, a Dora conhece tanta gente também do estado inteiro. E a gente vem, a gente fala com os nossos amigos, os filhos dos nossos amigos estão aqui envolvidos também. A Dora, quando era mais nova, o grupo de suas amigas chamava-se os Snow Bears. E agora os filhos dos Snow Bears agora são os Snow Bears novos. Yes. E têm os seus nicknames e tudo. E é muito lindo ver os nossos filhos serem criados juntos e fazer coisas juntos. É bom para a gente também, para estar aqui com os nossos amigos também.
Sim, também o mundo está a mudar muito agora e eu acho que tem muitas mais oportunidades para crianças. Eles joguem esportes, eles joguem balé, outras coisas e às vezes o Luso, coisas portuguesas ficam atrás e é muito importante os pais continuarem, apoiarem os seus filhos, envolverem-se também para isto não se perder, porque é muito importante para as crianças ter esta cultura que é tão boa e tão bonita.
E as amizades que se faz para o resto da vida.
Sim. Sim, este verão a gente fomos às ilhas e a gente esteve no São Jorge e o meu filho encontrou com pessoas de Luso lá e rapazes que ele nunca tinha conhecido e depois daquela amizade nas festas das velas, na festa da Keileta, ficaram amigos quando voltaram. E conhece-te de Luso?
O rapaz que ficou presidente do Juventude hoje, o Alexandre conheceu lá em São Jorge para a primeira vez, já eram amigos quando eles vieram cá para a reunião, é muito importante continuar a nossa cultura e viver as nossas raízes também.
Agora, fora a parte do Luso, são envolvidos noutra organização, noutra nossa cultura, nossas tradições são envolvidos.
So, a nosso filho baila no grupo Mar Alto, de Turlock. So, a gente ajuda o grupo também quando eles fazem fundraisers. So, em setembro eles vão fazer o festival da folclore. Vai ser em Turlock outra vez este ano na igreja de Nossa Senhora da Assunção. So, a gente estamos a ajudar, a gente vai correr o snack bar para isso. Mas também a gente somos muito envolvidos na nossa igreja, Nossa Senhora da Assunção dos Portugueses, em Turlock. Já este ano faz 10 anos que nós fomos presidentes da festa. So, a gente sempre apoia a nossa igreja, a nossa festa, mas também a gente apoia as outras festas. A gente baila nos bailes e tudo, e a gente vai aos bodeleiros e coisas assim. So, e meu irmão era presidente da festa da Modeste também, 2-3 anos passados. So, as nossas famílias estão muito envolvidas também.
Nas nossas festas, nas nossas culturas. Estava a dizer então, o Festival Folclore vai ser em que mês e dias?
Eu penso que não sei a data exatamente, e quer dizer que é dia 26 de setembro, mas eu não sei bem, mas é em setembro, na Nossa Senhora da Assunção de Turlock.
Sim. Convida essas pessoas.
Sim.
A
gente gostava de convidar a toda a gente para vir. Vai ser muito bom. A gente ainda estamos a trabalhar nas informações, mas quando tiverem as informações vamos mandar no Facebook, no Instagram, para todas as pessoas saberem. Sim.
Olha, se quiserem deixar mais algum recado ou para as famílias, estão à vontade.
Ok, eu gostava de dizer a todas as pessoas que estão interessados para achar alguém que conhecem dos grupos do Luso, para falarem com a gente também, a gente pode ajudar. É uma coisa muito boa para as crianças, para manter a cultura, as tradições, e é muito bom a gente ser todos unidos, até aqui na Califórnia. Exatamente como a Dora disse. E gostava de convidar todos a vir a Festival de Folclore também, e penso que vai ser uma dia muito linda. Vai ter missa, os grupos vão bailar, vai ter baile à noite, vai ser um dia muito lindo. So, vocês vêm cá.
Querem deixar beijinhos lá para casa?
Sim. Muitos beijinhos para São Jorge, para nossos vizinhos e Rosais. Meus pais que estão em Newman, e meu irmão e todos. E para todas as pessoas que conhecem a gente, um beijinho e um abraço.
Muito obrigada. Obrigada.
Brian Martin's back here at the Luso 2026 convention, and I am here with Daisy Garcia here at the Luso convention, and she's going to tell you a little bit about her involvement with Luso and what council she's involved with.
So I didn't grow up doing Luso. I used to come to the Luso conventions, but my kids, who are now 16 and 13, they've been dancing since my son was 4 years old for YC number 1 always. Just like a family there for us, so that's how we've gotten involved.
Very nice. And YC1 is from what area?
Union City.
Yes, Fremont Union City. And that is actually the first youth council practice I ever went to was Fremont Union City to see my cousins way back in the day before I joined Luso. I saw them they were practicing at the SDS Alvarado Hall. So how many years have your kids been dancing for Luso?
Well, the oldest is 16, so I think the first year was 4 because the little one was already born, so you do the math on 12 years now. So almost over, sadly. They're growing up.
And what do they tell you that their favorite part of Luso is when they come home?
The friends, the party, being together, the way they become family. You know, they hang out outside of Luso. It was one of the reasons why we joined. One of our friends invited us to join Luso with the kids. They were around the same age. And my thought instantly was like, you know, we go to festas, this is probably a great way for them to make friends. And that's exactly what it turned out to. It turned into our kids turning into teenagers, and they're like, Mom, there's a festa wherever, and they're like, our friends are there, and it just becomes a community. And I'm so proud that they have that, and they get to grow up with the friends that we grew up with, and yeah, it's very proud.
It is, and it is important to have parents actively involved in their councils, and you're actively involved in yours. And what's your message out there to parents to get involved?
Just to get involved. Anything Portuguese related at this point, like we just need it to keep going, whether it's a big event like the Bifana thing, you know, that's happening, or it's a smaller halls, or Luso, just letting them have a feel for their roots, you know, what our parents sacrificed to come here, you know, even though I was born here myself, and maybe you as well, but so much that they sacrificed, and our culture is so beautiful, and just so sad to see it slowly dying, right? Because the immigration's not what it used to be. But just getting involved, because the kids, when they feel it. They feel it in their soul that's where their family is from. There's an attachment, the community. So for the parents, just get involved. Whether it's your local organization, your local hall, your local festa. If you don't want to be a president or anything like that, just show up. Any festa, just show up, right?
Show up, support, and celebrate our culture and traditions is very important.
It is. Keep it going. We got to keep it going.
Definitely. And Luso conventions, what's one of your favorite things at the Luso conventions? One of the things that Luso puts on, that's one of your favorite things to attend.
The dancing. I love watching all the groups. I love, just being a part of it. When you're in the behind the scenes, watching the kids and how hard they work. Just seeing all the groups on stage perform and the tears that come after of the parents, that you just know how much work went into it and how much heart is into it. So it's definitely the dances for me. It's So it's creative, it's fun. The kids enjoy it. They feel so proud when they get off that stage.
Fremont always does an amazing job, and they have one of their local dancers this year as the MC, and that's Daniela Mangin. I know she's going to do an amazing job there on stage. Proud of her. And my next question, my last question to end the interview is, what are your family roots back in the Azores?
So they're from the Azores. My mom's from Fayal, from Pedro Miguel, and my dad's from Seda, from Sahita.
From where?
Sahita.
That is my dad's favorite part of the island. His most favorite. He's not from Sahita. My dad was born in Dos Ribeiras, but he loves Sahita. He's like, if I could have a house anywhere in nos Açores, vai ser na Sahita. And he loves that area. I do too. It's very peaceful, beautiful, just gorgeous. And any last messages that you want to send out, or any messages to family out in the Azores?
Shout out to my parents who are in Fayal right now enjoying their retired life. We miss you, we want you home, but we love that you're having fun. Just to all of our family and friends and anyone that's here participating and supporting us, we appreciate it so much.
Well, thank you for the interview, and go have some fun with Alma out there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Brian Martin's here again, continuing the fun here at the Luso 2026 convention, and I am here with
Mia Fernandes,
Caroline Vieira.
And you both are from what youth council?
YCA!
And YCA is from where?
Manteca, Stockton.
Very nice, Manteca, Stockton, YCA. And they'll be taking the stage tomorrow, doing an amazing performance tomorrow, along with all the other youth councils. And I'd like to ask you both what your involvement has been here with Luso.
So I've been dancing. This is my 10th and final year dancing for Council YCA. I was also on the board, state board the past 2 years. I'm currently and just ended my term as the state VP. And I also am Luso's social media ambassador. So I run their TikTok, some of the stuff on their Instagram. And I'm actually here at convention getting all the content for the weekend.
And this is also my 10th year, but I still have 3 more years to go. And this is my second year being a delegate, and I was just elected as the newly youth state outside guard, so I'm really excited to serve this year. And I kind of just help out. I'm our council's president, so I just kind of help out, get our youth involved from Manteca, and just try to connect with other people, especially now with me being outside guard. I'm really trying to build those connections with everyone from different councils.
I love seeing youth involved as officers and getting on their local office positions or on the state board. Mia's done an amazing job as VP. I want to commend you on that and look forward to you serving the youth board. I know you guys are going to do some amazing things representing all of Luso. Now, my next question to both of you is, what are some of your favorite highlights of the Luso conventions?
I don't know about you, Kara, but my highlights is, being involved with the youth board helps you reach out to so many more councils. And I have a lot of friends. I'm friends with my whole council, but I have a lot of friends outside of my council. So definitely getting to be in one place with all the people you might see here and there around California, but being in one place all together just makes it so much more special. And having these events to us, it's my favorite weekend of the year, and we all look forward to it. And we work so hard for this. And so it's not only the youth program of performing, but it's also just these events that bring us together.
Some of my favorite highlights, obviously convention day. I think it's so fun. Even though as being a performer, I don't get to see everyone's performance, but the ones I do get to see, I love it. I love to see the musical varieties, the dances, seeing all the passion, the love, the effort, the support from all the families in the audience, seeing everyone's story come onto stage throughout the year, hence our theme for this year's convention. I love it. I think it's so much fun, and not even just convention day, but being a delegate has really opened me up to meeting new people. So getting those little connections that then broadened me out to the whole council. And obviously we're here at Saturday night's dance, and so getting to dance with everyone, have fun. You know, you go partner up with different people, have fun, have conversations on the sideline. Not even just do the Portuguese traditional dances, but seeing the Americanized dances also come too, because we are in America now, but still seeing everyone's traditions. Everyone is such amazing Portuguese traditional dancers, and it's so nice to see that everyone's hold on to those roots of ours. So there's some of my favorite highlights from the year for sure.
Very nice. And my last question for both of you are, what are your Portuguese roots back to Azores or mainland? Where are your families from?
So my vovó on my dad's side is from Samatejo, my vovó's from Sambant in Terceira, but my mom is from Peak, and I recently, just a week and a half ago, got back from the Azores. I got to see Brian there, and just connecting with my roots there, like, even before going there, I find it crazy, like, how you can have such love for a place you've never been. And getting there was emotional, like landing on the plane. It's like, I'm here in this place that I celebrate all these traditions, you know, at home and with my friends and my family, and they bring us all together, but I'm here in the land of those traditions, and it honestly was just so special. And getting to do that with my family, like, I'll be back in the Azores in 2 years, trust. Like, I want to go back just because it was amazing getting to be there and experience, you know, where our family came from, but also what we celebrate here.
And I actually saw you as in Praia da Vitória. We're hanging out Praia da Vitória, me with you, your dad, the rest of your family. It was very, very nice. One day I was when I got back, and you guys were still there, I'm at my parents, and they're watching YouTube, and they're watching the Portugal Festa. I see Mia right there on YouTube with her whole family at the Festa. So you never know who you're going to see on YouTube in the Azores. And what's your roots back in the Azores or mainland Portugal?
So both sides of my family are from Terceira. My dad's side of the family is from Angra, and then my mom's side of the family is Ladeira and Ladeira Grande. The last time I was there was 2018, and I was there for a month, and I loved it. And even just being like 7-year-old me, and I only went with my grandparents, no parents there, I told my grandparents I wanted to live there. I did not want to come back home. Like, I loved it there so much, and I was just, 7 years old and just with my grandparents, but my family does plan on going back in 2029, and I can't wait. Being older, I just would be able to experience more things, and again, like, that's where my roots are, and it's so nice seeing, like, all the places that my grandparents, like, they went to there, they lived there for years, and then they came here to America, and so just being able to see those places and see, like, there are little special moments that have so much memories in them where then I can make memories at too, and so that's where my roots are from.
Very nice, Terceira roots right there. Sounds like both of you already have a lot of saudade of the Azores, so your parents got to plan another trip here shortly. So you said in another 2 years, you're ready. Next year will make 9 years. Yeah, so make it happen. Have your parents make it happen. I go every year now, and every year I go back to Terceira. I feel like my Portuguese is getting better and better because I'm always talking there. It's like 3 weeks of immersion, all just speaking Portuguese, and I feel like it gets better every time I come back home. Everyone's like, wow, your Portuguese is better. So I recommend it. It's a great way to practice the Portuguese. So, well, thank you for the interview. Have an amazing show tomorrow on stage. You're going to do an amazing job. Ready for YC8, Manteca Stockton, and go have some fun right now. Sounds like some good music there by Conjunto Alma. So go do some line dancing to Grace and Danny Silva.